Howdy, kids. This is Buffalo Betsy, and I want to tell you a little story. Now, I was back east, ran into this little bar, ran into this fella named Cliff Clavin, and he told me about his buffalo theory, and I wanted to share it with you. You know, he told me, he said, a herd of buffalo can only move as fast as the slowest buffalo. And when the herd is hunted, it is the slowest and the weakest ones at the back that are killed. Now, this natural selection is good for the herd as a whole because the general speed and health of the whole group keeps improving with the regular killing of the weakest members. In much the same way that the human brain cells operate as fast as the slowest brain cells. Now, excessive intake of alcohol, as we all know, kills brain cells. But naturally, it attacks the slowest and the weakest brain cells first. In this way, regular consumption of beer eliminates the weakest brain cells, making the brain a faster and more efficient machine. That's why you always feel smarter after a few beers. Another thing I want to talk about here, I was really hoping that this COVID-19, 1732, whatever the hell it is, I was hoping it was going to be all gone before we got in the thick of tick season out here. Because all we got now is Corona and Lyme. Have a good day.
She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. She pressed her chest against me about the time that jukebox broke. She gave me a peck on the back of the neck, and here are the words she spoke. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, move to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and I acted real naive, for I knew that topless lady, she had something up her sleeve. She danced around that barroom and she did the hoochie coo. She sang me a song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up my TV, throw away my paper, move to the country, build me a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on my own. Well, I was young and hungry and about to leave that place, when just as I was leaving, that gal looked me in the face. I said, "You must know the answer." She said, "No, but I'll give it a try." And to this very day we've been living our way, and here is the reason why. We blew up our TV, threw away our paper, or moved to the country, build us a home, had a lot of children, fed them all peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own.
Billy Jumbuck camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree. And he sang as he watched and he waited till his belly boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and he waited for his belly boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Down came a jumbuck trick at the billabong. Up jumped the swag man and grabbed him with glee. And he sang as he showed that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and waited for his billy boy. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Well, I should say here that Gary asked me to say a few words about this song. And it is true that I spent a year in Australia as a young man. And so one of the things that everyone was teaching me, the people I worked with, the people that I met together, wanted to make sure that I knew about this song and why it was important. So let me tell you a few things about it. A swagman is an itinerant laborer or a hobo, also known as a sundowner. A swag is a bedroll type backpack. A billy is a cooking pot, usually with something in it. A jumbuck is a sheep or a lamb. Billabong is a pond. A tucker bag is a bag that is meant to carry food or meat. Matilda is just a name that the author of this song gave it. I'd also like to point out that when I was there, all girls were called Sheilas. The squatter is the landowner, and troopers are lawmen. So in order to really appreciate what this song is, what it means, you have to know something about the origins of Australian society. That is, it's basically a criminal colony. When the British ran out of room to put their prisoners, they started sending them over to America. Well, after the American Revolution, they couldn't do that anymore, so they sent them over to Australia, and they did that for about a century. Well, today's Australians are fond of their origins. That's their George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. So they have kind of a fondness for people who are slightly outside the law, especially if you're hungry. And that's what this story is about. This guy is hungry. Okay.
Oh, you
Go
gonna do
ahead.
it again?
Up rode the squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Down came the troopers, 1, 2, 3. Where's that golly jumbuck you've got in your tuck bag? You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and he waited till his belly boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Up jumped the squad and sprang into the billabong. You'll never catch me alive, said he. And his ghost may be heard as you pass by the billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and he waited